What's good, YouTube? Your boy Bosco back again with another live stream, or Bobby Thrift, whichever channel you're watching me on, or Bosco 2.0, whatever it is. I don't know. We posted up for a little bit tonight. Wanted to go live a little earlier, but we got things to do, bro. Had a busy day with the family. Had a little slight scare. You know what I'm saying? People not answering their phones, so you got to pull up on them to make sure they're good. Luckily, everything was good. The phone was just having a little malfunctioning. A lot of people I know are having issues with their phones right now. You know what I mean? Especially elderly. My grandmother, I was hit her up like 5 times on both the phones that she have. Nothing was happening. Got a little nervous, but we would handle it. Went down there. Everything was cool. Just something going on with the phone. It was fixed. Then I had a few things to take care of after that, so it is what it is. Now we back here chilling for a little bit tonight. Had to edit like 3 videos. Once you get started editing, you kind of don't want to stop. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's multiple videos and multiple channels. Want to get as much done in one night as possible so you can be ready for the next day to get more things going on. You know, we're heading into December, which is a crazy time for YouTube in general. Um, a lot of people do YouTube marathon or vlogmas and things of that nature. I'm just going to try and stay as consistent as possible on all 3 channels or all 4 channels now. We got one almost monetized with Bosco Live Therapy. So shout out to you if you're watching on that channel as well. But just got a few things I seen, on the internet that I'm going to share, react, talk about. I guess first order of business, you guys can let me know if you guys were able to pick up on those Kobe 6 reverse Grinches. Did you guys go after them? If you went after them, did you win? Give me the feedback, of course, in the chat or in the replay. About only about, what does it say? Let's see. Somebody in my Discord broke it down. Shout out to the Discord Energy 810. Make sure you guys join the Discord if you're not already doing so. Just come through, chill, either soak up some information or provide information. We just be in there talking it up about different topics. Well, I guess Mark Cuban's, about to sell the Mavericks or a portion of the Mavericks, but still have full control of it. I think that's a dope situation for him. Let me see. Where's it at? I think there was about 40K listed. Shout out to, let me see who put that in the Discord. Looked like there was some serious stats about it too. I believe it was official tissue, like a referee with a whistle. Seen a lot of people kind of missed out on them. Did you guys score? Let me know. Dropping right now, loaded um, a total of 40K pairs, 40.5K pairs listed or loaded up on sneakers. 40,000, bro. I think that is crazy because, supposedly Vanessa Bryan worked it out with Nike so that way more pairs could be available so that way everybody could get them. They wanted to make sure more people had a chance to get them, but 40K don't sound like that. Maybe there'll be more shock drops, more releases before Christmas, maybe another one, at least one more before Christmas. I can assume will happen. You know what I'm saying? But who's to say? We don't know for sure. But 40K on the first release don't sound like it's more appealing or more available for people to get them. It looks like it's still limited as hell. I think resale is up on that shoe. That's a shoe that's definitely not really tanking in the price from the last time I've been hearing. Haven't done a lot of research on that, but from everybody's not getting them and how limited amount of pairs were listed, you can only imagine. And they made 96 pair of 18s. Who size 18s gonna work? People in the league? People in the league? It looks like the most pairs were made was in the size 10 and a half men's, 11 and a half women, 4,000 pair. Everything else is well up under 4,000. Size 13 for me, 2,700. So shout out to the 2,700 of people who won from Sneakers app. That's a lot of entries, a lot of people to be able to serve from one app, but I guess that's the case. 40,000 pair released from a shoe that's supposed to be more accessible to people, and that was part of Kobe's issues because they were so scarce and not as many people could get the shoe. Hard to get. The resale was up. It's just falling right in the soup for that, if you ask me. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in here. What's going on with you guys? Hopefully everybody had a good day. Yeah, we rocking it a little bit later. You know, okay, let's see. If I could break down the shock drop, I'll assume it because I don't really get into the shock drops. I tried them a long time ago and never won. But they pretty much give you a notification, let you know that at 11 to 11:15 you can enter to get into the shoe. to get into the draw for the shoe, and then however many minutes later, 20 to 30 minutes later, they start selecting people. But it's only through sneakers app, and then you can pick them up. I believe they ship to your house, or you can pick them up from certain Nike locations. You know, but for 40,000 pair to be available, you know how many millions of entries? I would say millions of entries, at least a million. But why not millions of people trying to get this shoe? I would think that would be the case. You know, need a size 14. I feel you. I feel you. Now, I'm not really, I wasn't going after the shoe. I didn't even try. You know what I mean? You miss every shot you don't take. But I did see a lot of people in the Discord getting some L's. There were a couple people who got some W's though. So it's not all bad. Let me look through this and see. It's not all bad. Some people did get W's on this. These are going for you guys can see what the resale's going for. And I don't think that's going to do anything but go up, you know, as we get closer to Christmas, as we get past Christmas. The reverse Grinch is definitely, don't get me wrong, it's definitely a dope shoe. I just myself was not really going for it because I didn't feel like I would have a chance to. So many people, what, 50 fake accounts? Loading my 50 fake accounts. That's hilarious. And I'm pretty sure that's the case. I'm pretty sure, he wasn't joking, or maybe he was joking about that many, but I'm sure multiple people got a lot of entries, a lot of entries to give yourself the best chance. Let's see. Somebody in the Discord did hit though. Who was that hit? Sir lifts a lot. Shout out to him. Looks like he's pretty swole, works out in the gym. Shout out to that. Hard work paid off for him. He definitely scored a pair. I don't know what size he was able to hit on, but he did get him, man. So congratulations on that. I mean, I'm happy for anybody who went after him and was able to get him. Um, yeah, man. That's dope. It is just, I guess, the luck of the draw. I'm not sure if he's size 11 too. Size 11, which is a very popular size, one of the last of the Mohican sizes that still resell pretty well. 11, 11 and a half, the 12s and 13s, you know what I mean? So that's dope, bro. That's dope. That's fire. I think there might have been only one person on Discord to hit, if I'm not mistaken, for what I'm seeing. Um wow. I didn't even see that. Hey man, I didn't even see that. Hold up. Let me let me reply to this. What? How do I do that? Go all the way down? Hold up. Let's do this live on air. I'm just now seeing this. I am. And that's dope. You know, that's fire, bro. If you still got them, if you're watching, we can make that happen for Shigador for sure. And we can do something with it for the channel because I'm a 13. You know what I mean? So maybe include that in my whatnot stuff, or maybe do some type of thing with my channel. We'll definitely have to work that out, man. Big shout out to P. Smith. Definitely supported on one of my recent whatnot live streams. He came up on the LeBron All-Star jersey with the number 6 jersey. So shout out to him for that. I really do appreciate that. Um, yeah, definitely was not, I appreciate the support on that. I will be going live again on Friday night. So, if you guys are around, we'll be going live on whatnot this Friday night, probably a little later, more than likely around 8:30 as opposed to 6:30 p.m. Give some people time to get home, give me some more time to set up. I want to add more things in there. Um, Starting this Friday, I will be on there a lot more consistently besides Friday, more days, more hours onto the whatnot platform. We are into the fourth quarter. I mean, we've been in the fourth quarter, but now we're in the fourth quarter, like the last month of the year. I'm trying to get as many things out of here as possible. So maybe if you have some time, come through the live stream, shop with your boy, get some good items for gifts. some giveaways. You know what I mean? The more people in there, the better, of course, obviously. The more people in there, the lower I can start the auctions off as well. And I'm gonna try to just be a little bit more aggressive during the stream, more running more items and talking less. You know, I do usually just try to show everything I got available, but I don't know if that really is the best way to go about it. I think I need to just run my items and people can ask, because once I'm live on Whatnot, you can post what's in your store, and people can check the items out and have ask questions ask questions based on what's available. You know what I'm saying? So definitely. But yeah, sir, lifts a lot. Shout out to you, bruh. Even if you already took care of this. Um oh, okay. Well, unless he got it with Pick C. Either way. Either way. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I might have been too late in my own Discord. You snooze, you lose. I had a lot going on today, so I couldn't really attend to it. So if Pixie got it, shout out to him too. I don't, I'm not mad about that. What's this? No, get Nitro, get the hell out of here. I don't want that. No, 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 no. Thought I had a message right there. Um, yeah, see what happens when you snooze, you lose, bro. That's what happens sometimes. You can't watch NBA games without seeing Kobe sixes on the court. They kind of made yeah, I mean, I would think they made more. I guess this for this first launch, they only released 40K. I think that's still too low. They should have gave more people hope and feeling like, okay, I guess and then somehow eliminate double ups. If they won the first time, they can't win the second time type shit. You know what I mean? I think that would make more sense. I put something. I put on something, Bobby. Get those Nike Spark compression socks for 50 retail 55. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, the socks definitely been on fire. The socks is always a good look. When in doubt, nothing else is popping off. Grab you some socks. Hit the sock section. You know what I mean? Shout out to Shooter. What it do? Welcome to the stream. What else? Where we at? Where we at with it? Yeah, man. So interesting day with these Kobe sixes, bro. I know a lot of people out there was going after them. Definitely a dope shoe. Anticipated since we first heard about it, seen AD rocking them. People was like, what the hell's going on? You know what I mean? And then finally we get a release date for them, and now they're here. Time is just flying by, bro. Time is just flying by. You know what I mean? But what's happening, in other news as we come back to Kobe, whenever somebody wants to talk about the Kobe sixes, obviously. Um, what am I about to say? My bad. Lakers lost last night, right? LeBron broke some records last night too. I mean, he's been breaking records for the longest. Apparently he recorded the most minutes ever played in NBA history in last night's game. Most total minutes played by anybody to ever play basketball is LeBron James. That's a lot of minutes on the court, bro. That's a lot of minutes on the court. But he also uh broke another record. I guess the worst loss in his career. Well, not a record. I guess it's a record. Worst loss in his career. I think that's kind of strange, to have such a high and low in one game. Didn't watch it, but I did see that Gil's Arena suggests that they need to get rid of the dead weight. Let me know what y'all think. What moves should the Lakers make? They're talking about Zach LaVine. Bulls is saying they're aggressively going after Austin Reeves. It will be just like Caruso going from the Lakers to the Bulls. Now it'll be Austin Reeves. I mean, Lakers don't want to give him up. How do the Lakers always get in these positions? People want players they don't want to give up. They really didn't want to get rid of Brandon Ingram and all that. Then they finally pulled the trigger to make it happen to get AD. Now they don't want to sign. They don't want to let Austin Reeves go. They want to keep him because that's somebody that they drafted and they kind of groomed up to be the player that he is in a sense. Helped him become a max player. Would you guys give up Reeves to get Zach LaVine? Maybe they should make a trade Reeves and somebody else besides D'Lo, besides you know, um, give up Gabe Vincent, give up Trevor, whatever, give up him, those two, and Austin Reeves, and maybe one other player. You know, for Levine and DeMar DeRozan. I don't know if that's even possible, but you know, Austin Reeves. I think he's a good player. I think he fits with the Lakers well. I think LeBron's groomed him enough to kind of like, you know what I mean, trust him. You know, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but let's see what they're talking about, saying that the Lakers need to get rid of the dead weight. Does that include Anthony Davis? In my opinion, I think so. AD's doing a little something right now, but not enough, bro. LeBron should be able to and comfortably be a second or third option. He's still being number one right now. And I don't think that's a good situation right there, bro.
You are fluent in Brownies. What do you think the Brown was really saying?
Get the fuck out of my face, man. We just got beat by 44. What you ask me all these stupid ass questions for that you know?
What does a lot mean?
A lot means a lot. Like
a lot?
Like D'Angelo Russell.
Like,
whoa.
Like D'Angelo Russell
that
and Austin Reeves.
Ice trade.
Not D'Angelo Russell, though. I don't think D'Angelo Russell should be gone. I don't think D'Angelo Russell should be gone. You know, I like D'Lo for the team. I think he works. I like him low-key more than Austin. You know what I'm saying? I do like him more than I like Austin. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think D'Lo should be one of the people included in that trade, you know? But if AD's up, you know, who's really safe? Who's really safe?
Is
Hey.
D'Lo is fine.
Hey.
But we already know, like, when was the last time LeBron ain't trade in the middle of the season? You know what I mean? What we saw was not what I finished with, goddammit. I can tell you that for sure. He knows how to pivot very well.
Do you see the pivoting? Do you see him pivoting now? He's starting to pivot.
There you go. I mean, listen, frustration is frustration. And, you know, just like anything, he understands that, you know, sometimes you got to cut dead weight. He's not going to, and for years, if I can see the dead weight, and it's just hanging on for no reason, cut it, give me some new ropes. Some new people, some new teammates. Let's go ahead and get the second half of the season ready.
What's the dead weight, though?
You just got your ass kicked by 44. Tell me how you feel. Like, the fuck, man? Like, we just got our ass drugged.
What you expect me to say?
Yeah, what the fuck you expect me to say out here? Well, you know what? Things are fucking peachy around this bitch. Like, I'm happy.
I really thought that they had a chance to come and to make a little comeback. I didn't watch the whole game at all. I was busy. But at one point, it seemed like they had a chance to try to cut it down. I think they knocked out a 20-point lead, a 20-point deficit a little early in the season. They might even won. I'm not sure who was it against. I don't remember. But I could have swore they kind of came back. So there was a chance where I thought, okay, maybe. But then they didn't make shots and the other team made shots. And I'm just like, man, bro. It was Denver, but Denver didn't have that was the Clippers who lost to Denver with nobody. I forgot who the Lakers got blown out by, but it seemed like they might have had a chance to try to make a little noise, and then it just didn't happen. AD, I don't get it, bro. Like I said earlier in the year, I felt like the Lakers gave AD that money to make other teams feel like there's still something there. And I don't think it is, bro. If AD leaves, I don't think that he will wear LeBron's no more. I honestly don't think so. But that's neither here nor there, bro. I don't like that, bro.
Happy as it fucking comes, guys. What do you think? Would you like a glass of Lobos? Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Like, this man, like, he's a competitor. He see what he got. The media see it. Y'all been asking the same fucking question. Y'all been insinuating we need to make changes all this fucking time. Now we get our ass kicked. Now it's fuel that y'all think y'all have to add to this fire, and y'all want me to feed into it.
So we think it's just more game related?
No, it's frustration overall, but this shit was embarrassing.
I mean, Lakers are in a much better position this year than they were last year.
Right now.
They're probably still not.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like the Lakers team, the Lakers roster is better because they still have some of them players who they got during that trade. But Gabe Vincent, who's these guys? Who? Some of these dudes, I'm like, why is he on a team? Let me see. You know, Gabe Vincent, why'd you pick him up? Jackson Hayes. No. Jackson Hayes seems like he got some potential. I'm not gonna lie to you. But Gabe Vincent, get him out of here. Tyrion Prince, get him out of here. Put it on the tab with Austin Reeves. Get those three. Move those guys. Gabe Vincent, why did they even scoop him up? He did the Michael Beasley. He came here, was supposed to be a shooter, could put the ball in the basket, and ain't done nothing. He's hurt, whatever. He shouldn't even. Why did they even pick him up? What made them think he was going to be a valuable piece? Who made that move? Was that the same Rob Pelinka who made that midseason move last year? Keep Ruri, keep Vincent. D'Lo needs to stay also. If Anthony, you know what I'm saying? Christian Wood, keep him. I like what he can do. The other guy said, Jackson Hayes, is that the tall guy? He seemed like he know what to do a little bit. He's athletic. Haven't heard of him before since he's on the team. I see I'm talking all over the place. If they let Austin Reeves go, Max Christie has been stepping up. From what I see, when I see him in the game, he hitting shots. He knocking down his opportunities. Max Christie looked like he's a pretty good fit for the team. He might be the reason why Austin Reeves could be expendable, even though Lakers said they don't want to trade him. But if they do, it would be because they got a guy like Max Christie who gets more playing time, who's looking like he's ready to take that next step. D'Lo staying next step, doing his thing. He's come on, man.
The position that LeBron wants to be in the year 21, just coming off of his museum opening in Akron. I'm trying to go out and win a ring in my last couple of seasons.
So let's talk about the y'all man, Anthony Davis, for a second.
Y'all man.
Yeah, it's a fucking man.
They man.
Yes, they man.
Yeah.
Like,
Y'all
the
niggas.
guy in the fucking purple.
I rock with
Yeah, the guy in the fucking purple and then you.
And you. You got no name.
Old school
You got no name.
fucking colors in your shoes. Yeah, you. Old school Laker colors in your shoes. Yeah, this is good. Absolutely.
That's what Adidas basketball. That's my crew Adidas basketball for blessing me. That's why I was wearing the check all these episodes. I wanted some free shit.
That's it.
So the joke's on you, chat.
Just go.
My game.
Yeah.
What's up with him?
Huh?
I know what you think.
It was cold in Philly.
No, but
Jalen Hurts
already. He's
Oh, that was the Philly. Damn, they lost like that. Well, Philly's doing good this year. Philly is doing well this year. I think they're at the top of the East or top two in the East. But I really thought they could have came back against Philly. I really thought so. I thought they could have done that, but wow.
consistent.
Inconsistency is consistent.
So therefore, but
It's getting better this season.
so let's take it in a competitor standpoint. You got this man going dead at you on the side. You take 14 shots. You take 14 before they took you out. Before they took you out of the game, before that shit got embarrassing, you took 14 shots. You got this man going dead at your rack for 3 quarters.
Talk about it.
And you take 14 shots, and you're supposed to be the man on this team.
Talk about it.
I'm just saying.
And this is why media, if you never played basketball, sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up. Because you don't understand locker room behavior. You want him to be the man, but you don't understand what we watching. You got somebody throwing haymakers at you, and we watching. He over here coming at, hey, he's sweet.
Yeah.
Come on, throw the ball, Maxie. Throw the ball, Maxie. He's sweet down here. We sit here like, yo, I don't need the ball right now. You better call for the joint.
So Joel Embiid gave him work last night. Is that what I'm hearing? Joel Embiid was calling for the post up on him all day. No, AD, you getting punked by Jokic now. Now you getting punked by Joel Embiid. I mean, they are the last 2 MVPs of the league, but you're supposed to be that guy too. How do you let this happen, bro? Shout out to the Discord. People just joining in or people adding stuff into the Discord. Man, bro. What is going on? Come on, man.
You better be like, hey, whatever he called, Cam, settle down.
Sit down.
Bring it back down.
Park it over there.
For you to be considered the dude, that's how you win these keys. Situation like this, we don't give a fuck we don't care if you went 1 for 30.
Bruh, turn 4. Turn 5.
Turn 5.
Bruh, we gonna turn 5. This motherfucker going at me, dog.
Come this way.
Hey,
Come this way, bro.
Hey, and guess what? I'm gonna talk to coach after. Whatever he called in the timeout, you can run this first when he called. He called something else. Hey,
Bring it down
bring
here.
this bitch down here. Whatever play we got, this bitch catch me on the elbow. Bring it right. I'm not gonna take this.
Is the problem that AD is a 4 being forced to play the 5?
Who cares?
Does that not matter?
He put his fucking basketball shorts on one at a time, hopefully.
Security. Security.
Matter.
Hopefully,
Don't
put his
get this
basketball
nigga.
shorts on one at a time.
Because
But that's
you're not as big as those dudes.
but that's the problem. Like when you're talking about like
He is. He's a 7 foot, right? He's a 6'10"er. That's 7 foot, bro. AD, man. Damn. It was good for 1 year. It was good while it lasted for 1 year. LeBron, oh my goodness. If they remove AD, they have to get more obviously than just Zach LaVine. They got to get AD. They got to get Zach LaVine. They got to make a trade and get AD over here, get Clay over here because Clay's not happy. Clay could do some work in the Lakers system. Maybe he needs to come home. Clay, come on home. You know what I mean? Golden State and him, contract negotiations still going on. He's looking frustrated. He's not balling out like he wants to be. He's not happy. He's out of Golden State. The Golden State dynasty's finito, which I'm glad to see. Yeah, bro. Come on, AD, man. You're supposed to be the number one option. I don't understand how you're getting cooked by all the bigs, bro. Damn, Joel was cooking them like that.
respect. When you're talking about respect and gain it in
Hold on.
the locker room.
There's only 2 guys in the league that he should be worried about physically.
Yes.
2. He played one last night.
Mhm.
But he played. Still, it don't matter, dog. Bro, you physically, you put on weight, you size, height-wise, skill-wise. Skill-wise, you just as skilled as
Yes.
Joel Embiid. But the difference is this, like, there's
14.
14 shots, dog.
The elephant ain't
You
that.
went 14 for 14. It still
And
didn't look right.
And you shot 50, and you made half the shot that you took. You 7 for 14. You made half the shot that you took.
To you, good game. To your teammates, no, you didn't even step up for this challenge.
Should have been 7 for 20 is what you're saying. If you 7 for 14,
How much did Joel shoot?
Yeah, listen, we're gonna go bucket for
Bucket for bucket. You stop. You
Embiid,
stop shooting.
15 shots.
30 on 15.
But
So look,
but
But
30
it's look,
but 12 free throws.
30 on
free throws
15.
in 3 quarters.
So probably closer without them, the 20-22 shots. AD only shot 5 free throws. So
No, what I'm saying is, look at my 60 point, what Kobe was doing on the other side, right? Steve Nash, look what he had that game. Like, we battling. Like, I'm coming at you. You come at, like, I know what you're bringing. You're on a 16-game winning streak, right? Y'all the hottest thing moving. I'm coming at your throat because I know you come in. Damn, that just sounded bad.
that's 3
Oh,
So you come.
you just can't run with that one. It would have been big.
I can't be associated. I can't be associated with it.
Now I can think about it.
Yeah, you're like that.
Now you in
Am I
your
doing
head.
this on purpose? Or
No,
what am I
like,
doing?
so, like, I'm neutralizing you. Like, you're standing tall, and I'm on this side. I got to do the same thing, right? If not, like, this group is looking at me like, yo, you ain't stand up to old boy.
Real shit.
Like when people say, yo, that 60 point is what you're standing on. Fuck the 60 point. That was accident.
Yeah.
When I mean accident, that was in the game. I didn't really have it wasn't an all green light game, right? I had 27, I shot 27 free throws. My game was the next game when Kobe came, right?
27 free throws. God damn, that's a lot of free throws. 27 free throws is aggressive as shit. You call them problems for the defense. That means they can't guard you. They can't do nothing with you on the court. If you shooting 27 free throws, that means they couldn't do nothing with you on the court. Nobody trying to guard you could do nothing with you. You was quicker than everybody, and they just kept fouling you. To shoot 27 free throws, that's crazy. Damn. 27 free throws.
Right? When he said, yo, when I come to town, we're going to see what's happening.
Yeah.
People say, well, y'all lost by 20. It wasn't about no fucking winning or losing. This man said he's coming to stop me.
Yep.
I don't care about how many shots I was at. That was a one-on-one game.
Yep. Challenge.
As soon as he said, bam.
Challenge
one-on-one.
accepted.
He scored 37. I scored 39. I was probably 7 for 30. It didn't matter. He's telling y'all he's coming to kill me. Am I going to step up to the challenge?
Right.
I lost the game. I won the war in the respect of the assassin that was coming in that building.
Yeah.
They don't like, are you going to back down? Hey, yo, I'm shutting you down. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you did it tonight. Like, no, these grenades is going. Good luck.
I mean, but AD is one thing to say AD is not going to step up to the challenge, but I still feel like if LeBron is on the court, LeBron James, you got to do more, baby. You got to do more. LeBron got to do more. You can't keep coming in the locker room like I did all I can do now. You got to do some more.
You saw the top of his head. He's 130.
I get it. But if you know,
25, 7, 6 at 38 years old.
I need 35. I need 35, 10, and 11, man.
So why you can't expect that from Anthony Davis?
I can, but I'm just saying it's not happening. So
why
for LeBron,
why do you expect the 38-year-old guy?
because he's still out there and he can do it.
32.
He can do it, and he's still out there.
This man be 39 years old in a month.
I know, but he can do it. That's the point. He can do it, so why not do it? AD's not doing it. LeBron can do it. He's just not doing it.
Is LeBron playing till he's 42?
He can do it. He's just not doing it.
But
No, then he can't do
I
it.
don't think he can
You
do
don't think he can do it?
No. Anthony Davis.
Really?
AD is I mean, I
No.
watched pretty much every Laker game this season. We've seen some good games with 30
No.
pieces, but several times second half, he might have a great first half and literally
Just disappear.
Team
I
can't
cut the
depend
dudes
on
out.
him, dog.
Give me the rock. Like
Team can't depend on him in two ways.
Yeah.
And if he on the floor as games, you can't fucking depend on him, and you can't depend on him because he might not be on the floor.
Right.
Like,
That's crazy. That's crazy. Say that again. Wait.
Right.
Say that
You
again.
can't depend on him if he's on the floor some games. You damn sure can't depend on him if he's off because he hurt. He hurt.
Man.
Like it's so to that point, like we've been saying, they got to get somebody else, dog.
Got to.
They got. It's not a.
To team with AD or get AD out of here. That's the main thing. To keep AD or to bring somebody in and replace the AD.
Me watching basketball and watching the games and the teams around the league and LeBron's legacy, what it is now, and no, they need help. Bad.
That part.
It's bad. Like people like we played the game, right? You come into the game and coach called play, and we're gonna throw it down to the 5-man, 4-man. See what he got for us today.
Yeah, that part.
We think about we're gonna throw him a bone early to see what he got today.
Did he give it to us?
All right.
Throw it to the candy man. Throw it to the candy man. Throw it to the candy man. We got to get to him a couple times so he can play defense the rest
The
of the day.
first think about that. Think about that. Come on, man. Think about that. The first we can determine if you're gonna be here the whole game from the first minute. We're gonna throw it down.
Yeah, he ain't coming to play today.
He ain't
He coming to play today.
Yeah.
Now think about that as a teammate. If your teammates, the fact that you cannot score, the fact that you cannot score in the fourth quarter doesn't say shit about you. It says shit about your teammates.
Yep.
That means they sense something. How you start off, you miss 1 or 2 shots. They already know you checked out, so they checked out.
Damn,
be a long night.
Ain't no way my teammates know Gil ain't scoring in the second half.
But what if you're cooking though? Because AD will cook in the first half, and literally you watch that third quarter like, all right, come on, do
So that means
do something.
they know in the third quarter he must have did something in the third quarter. He missed 2 shots, or his body language says he's done, and they mention say, all right, we're moving on without him.
So the question is, when the third quarter starts, do they go to him and then he's missing? Or is it that they don't go to him and he disappears?
We don't, whatever it
No,
is.
this when you're supposed to be elite, like he's getting paid and he's considered
money.
an elite player in the NBA. Yes or no?
Yes.
Why do a coach have to run shit for you or have to tell you like to be aggressive to go hunt offensive rebound to go hunt your shot?
That's a fact, though. That's a fact. If he's getting paid the big bucks, it shouldn't be an issue.
Call shit for me. Throw me the ball. I got you. What? That ain't no Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham call whatever the fuck he want to. LeBron James got the ball in his hand.
D'Lo got the ball.
D'Lo got the ball in his hand.
Austin Reeves got the ball in his hand.
So I'm telling, listen, dog. I ain't saying they gonna say it this way. Hey man, if I'm fucking open, you don't throw me the ball. Dog, we got a
It's
problem.
us who got a problem for
If
sure,
I'm open, you don't throw me the fucking ball. We got a problem.
bro.
And it's
Ain't no way going. Only way you should have more shots than me in this bitch if you fucking hot.
Real shit.
Not hot. That
Heat
blue
check.
flame.
Heat check
Not
shit.
the red. That blue fire.
So speaking of that, AD's played in 17 of the 18 Lakers games this season. Only missed 1 game this season, but he's only attempted 20 or more shots
Yeah.
3 times.
that's a problem.
That's
Wow.
And you guys
That's
told LeBron to give him the keys, and he don't want them shits. So that's why I'm saying, LeBron, you see, every time you drop the keys, he let them shits hit the floor. Stop giving him the fucking keys until you retire, my nigga. You cannot take no games off depending on Anthony Davis to do anything good for
He
you.
can't physically, like, we're not saying he can't physically, but there's no, if you're trying to win at the end of the season, you physically can't have LeBron,
Do everything.
38-year-old man, about to be 39, playing this type of ball. When the rest of the superstars in the NBA at this age, your Hall of Famers, your GOATs, was bullshit at this age, right? So
Yeah, I like how he try to he try to soften the blow. But that's what I've been saying, man, for the longest. I've always said that AD needs to take at least 30 shots a game, 25 to 30 shots a game. It makes no sense why he's not taking 20. He hasn't took more than 20 shots. He only did it like 3 times, I think. That's crazy. Shout out to him being available. Only missed 1 game, I guess, so far this season. But why is he under 20 shots a game? He should never be under 25 a game. Force feed that dude. Make him have to do something with the ball. Like, what is going on with that? How does he feel? LeBron said on the press conference, AD hears it. He don't give a fuck about. He don't care. He should. And LeBron, you shouldn't like. Were you trying to like co-sign that, or were you trying to like out him? Like, I don't understand how you make it seem like you don't care either. This man is making you. Oh man, dude, this is not looking good. I don't know what the hell's AD's problem, bro.
So we gonna treat, so what LeBron doing right now is GOAT shit at his age, and we're gonna keep that saying. But if I drop the keys, like I'm dropping them for a reason. I'm not even dropping them.
No, fucking drop
Giving
him.
them to you. Like, but
He
what I'm saying is,
pulled that motherfucker up to the front door, left the fucking door open with the bitch running.
Oh, and Lemon Daddy got in that bitch, and he tried to crash this motherfucker.
Oh, this shit is a stick. Oh my God, a stick.
like,
I can learn. I'm not a child.
now think about the defensive side. You remember when him and Dwight almost got into the fight? It was about a defensive rotation. Defensive rotation, right? You was late and you fouled and put him in the penalty. When I'm telling you, get there early. So you can get mad about that, but you can't get mad and give me the motherfucking ball. Lemon daddy?
Come on, man.
Let me daddy.
We run a pick and roll, and you don't throw this bitch back to me, bro.
Locker
This
room
is
kind.
crazy,
Fuck what they
bro.
paying you.
Mm-hmm.
You fourth. I'm telling you right now. Just
I'm option 1. Brendan Hay was option 5. But he scored 4 baskets in a row, and he said, "Yo, pass the ball down here." And I said, "Get that shit off the glass." I got a knock on my door after that game. Yo, this B Wood. Oh, what's up, man? Hey, yeah, we need to talk. About what? Yeah, no. We just need to talk like men. You know, when you said get it off the glass. Oh, hell no. You think you're about to whoop my ass in here? Security? Goddamn right. Boy, I'm about to call security for real, man. I'm about to call downstairs. What's wrong with you? I put the lock on it. Actually, you're about to whoop my ass. I know you was having a good game, but not over get off the glass.
The fuck you mean get it off the glass, Gilbert?
That's what I'm saying. But it's something I always said. But even him, he was feeling hot that day.
He's having a good quarter.
Yeah, give him the court. Give him the ball. Put the ball down here. You are Anthony Davis, bro.
You should have that mentality.
Ain't nobody supposed to shoot the ball. There's only one person on that team that can outrank you. That's LeBron James.
LeBron.
Other than that, there's supposed to be fear in everybody's eyes. So whatever side you run on, they should be looking down. Hey, here you go, Anthony Davis. You don't got nobody on your team that's gonna sit there and do not. Yeah. No. But obviously they're doing that in that second half. For you to score zero into
Damn.
zero
Skill set, athletic.
Come on, man.
Not a.
That don't make no sense, bro. I'm sorry, AD. Like that, it really don't make no difference. It really don't make no sense that you could allow that to happen. And like I said, they said he don't care. He hears it, but he don't care. He don't pay attention to it. You need to. You looking crazy out here unless you don't want to be on this team no more. If you, like I said before, it feels like he might not like playing with LeBron, even though he wears LeBron shoes and this and that. But the press conference when LeBron was talking about playing 3, 4, 5 more years, and AD was like, "What?" Like he don't want to play with the boy. So maybe he feels like doing this will get him out of the situation because they're not going to trade LeBron. Wouldn't that be crazy if they trade LeBron all of a sudden and we didn't expect it? I don't think that would happen. Sidell 3 was a monster on defense, man, for sure. Penberthy, I don't know about that one. And you definitely don't need potential, man. You need the winners, bro. I feel you on that, Dizzy. What it do, man? I can't believe AD is allowing this to happen to himself. I mean, you know, he's got paid, so he probably don't care as much. You know, it's just interesting, man. You know, I think it was like last year in the summertime, he was on some YouTube video and they was like asking him about shooting ball on the hoop at his court. He talking about he ain't played ball since that April or something, like, which was like months. He ain't touched a basketball. That should never be the case for somebody like him. For as much, you know, what's the word? Is it pressure or just when people are relying on you to ball out, man, you know, the you know, when the people are relying on you to be the leader of the team, you can't be out here dropping eggs like that, man. Those scoring points in the second half is wow. For Joel Embiid to feel like he could just punk you like that is crazy. And that's what it is. It's a basketball punking when you let somebody cook you like that and you don't respond. That's unfortunate as hell, man. They should be force feeding that dude. He should have at least 30 shots a game. I truly believe that 30 shots a game should be the norm for him. I don't understand that. Yeah, and Kobe is the reason for the Heatles for sure. I seen that in the Discord. We are Jimmy. That's true. They definitely did. I can't believe it, bro. That's something they have to address at some point. I mean, you don't want to wait to the trade deadline. They don't need to get down to the 8th, 9th seed and then try to make a push at the end. Like, no. Like, why can't LeBron's years be like his early years when they top of the league and stuff? It's not on his fault. They got players that's supposed to pick it up, especially AD. That man ain't playing around, man. Whoa. Reporting threshold. Uh-oh. What's this? That is crazy, man. AD, I can't believe you allow it to happen. But when when you got the money, you're living up in the hills wherever you're at, man. It's probably the last thing on your mind. It should be the first. This is kind of different. IRS announces 2023 Form 1090 or 1099K reporting threshold delay for third-party platform payments. Plans for a $5,000 threshold in 2024. Okay. Okay. To phase into implementation. Okay. 5,000. I think, wasn't it like a lot cheaper? I think they had knocked it down lower than this. Are they raising it? I thought it was like a 500 or 1,000 before. Maybe it wasn't raised. I'm confused. I felt like it was lower and they raised it up, which is always a good thing. Gift cards make the perfect gift. $5 bonus gift card. Oh, you get a gift card, you get $5 extra. Every $50 gift card you purchase in store, get a $5 gift card extra. That's a really big help. I mean, $5 at Burlington can kind of go a little bit, but not really. I don't know if that's enough. Just looking through my Discord to see what people posted up in here. We got kicks of the day. Of course, there's been some heat on feet. Okay. Shout out to Dizzy with the heat on feet. Phones, got skaters in there. A lot of things on feet. A lot of things on feet. Somebody in my comment section told me that the Jordan 1 low University blue on white and black is better than the University 1 high. I mean, everybody's opinion is their opinion. Like I said, in my opinion, the Jordan 1 high UNC toe is the best Jordan 1 retro release of 2023. In my opinion. Some people might think the Palominos, some people might think whatever else. I think it's the UNC toe. But we're all entitled to our own opinions. You feel me? What is going on with Anthony Davis, bro? How do we make sense of this? I went to the store today, but I did not put my finds in the Discord. I forgot to do that. I got busy when I got home. I was out at the store around like 7, 8 o'clock. Went by a Ross, went by a WSS to see what's going on. I agree. They should be forcing AD. Bring back Smush Parker. I know, right? Whatever happened to that dude? Yeah, you have to work on your conditioning all summer. It's kind of crazy for AD to think that he could just wait the whole time and then, a month before training camp start getting into it. You should be doing stuff like if he's a LeBron teammate, why doesn't he take LeBron's, work regimen or advice? I mean, some people just don't have that in them. Some people, they got to the league, so they're a little lazy with it. No, I don't have a pair of the all black foams. That's one that I don't have. Anthracites are definitely dope, but I definitely don't have that. Don't have those. Those were a key, a dope foam posit as well. When they came out last time, I was just iffy on them because I don't know. Foams are a great shoe. Obviously I have a pretty cool, a decent foam collection, but it's like that price point just be wild, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And they be coming out at a bad time for me. I'll be doing this and that. Don't want to spend another $275 or something like that, $260 on a damn shoe. You know what I'm saying? In 2024, we shall see. Galaxy foam pilots have to be a cop. I'm thinking about the royal one. They call them anthracite or something like that. The royal blue ones. Very, very tempting. I still have mine in good condition, but it is an old pair. You can only have an old shoe for too long before it starts to, crack and things of this nature. So I'm trying to think about it, man. But I definitely want to get. I've been thinking about the triple black foam for sure. But yeah, man, foams are just something else. Definitely acquired taste. Definitely glad with the ones that I do have, but yeah, they just be coming out and trying to knock people over the head with the prices, and I'm just like, I don't know. Hopefully, I can find them discounted somewhere else. I mean, it'd be like that now, you know. All these shoes going on sale, as we've seen in my Black Friday videos and just online. I'm sure you guys seen a lot of people find, retros for sale in a retail store. Of course, you'll see them on sale in the outlets. That's kind of what you go to the outlets for. But to see them on discount at like JD Sports and stuff like that is just it's different. Just like everything that's going on with P. Diddy is different. I'm not gonna watch this whole thing. I don't even know, man. This video is like 41 minutes. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. That's for damn sure.
Thanks for tuning into The Source, your source for celebrity news. Check this out. Ever since Cassie dropped her bombshell lawsuit against P. Diddy and walked away with like the millions in the bag, mad people have been like, how come nobody ever tried to expose this dude? Well, they have. Because last year, Freddie P, aka Freddie Watson, from like the old show Making a Band, tried to like tell everybody about Diddy, but nobody was listening. Not only did Freddie P say that P. Diddy threatened to take his life, but he also said that Diddy robbed him and the other 5 members of the band blind because Diddy walked away from the show and the band with over $44 million in the second season alone, while he only hit them off with less than $500K for.
Hold up. I don't think we even sharing this. Oh, yes, we are. Man, it's crazy what's going on for Diddy right now. It's so many different allegations coming out, It's so many different thoughts I have on this stuff because it's just weird, I honestly feel like they let you get away with stuff until they want to hold it against you. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people knew about the things that he was doing, things that he might have been involved with, but because he was in good graces with people and had the money, everybody was able to be, oh man, was able to be hushed, or people just thought they were just disgruntled. Some of the people who had profound, receipts, as they call them, or like proof or evidence, are not really here anymore, or in some sort of way is not here. Black Rob, not here. Craig Mack, not here. Biggie, of course, not here. Who was the other people I was thinking about? Damn. Loon went to another religion. He just disappeared from the rap game. Shine disappeared from the rap game. He's doing political stuff. Don't want nothing to do with rap. You know what I'm saying? Those Making a Band shows were dope, but people didn't take none of those groups. Day 26, Danity Kane, people didn't take that stuff serious. A lot of those guys had things that they would say, and people wouldn't, listen to them, especially like Freddie P. It's crazy the things that Diddy is alleged to have done or been doing or doing. The Jamie Foxx thing has something to do with him. Mace, that was a crazy thing. You know what I'm saying? Mace went back and forth, and part of him going back and forth was because of the things Diddy was saying and doing or whatever behind the scenes. The only reason why Mace was able to be signed by 50 Cent and G Unit was because 50 Cent came out and said that he would let people know things. And I guess he felt untouchable, so Diddy sign that over. But one thing that I saw in this video that we're going to check out that made me kind of say I want to talk about it just briefly was, for one, the Freddie P thing. I mean, they made the band split the money crazy. That's crazy. But the other part that I'm gonna stop it at is the fact how Diddy was doing the artist and involving his family in it too. I think that's really, really foul on this part.
Not only did Freddie P say that P. Diddy threatened to take his life.
Hold up. Make sure we at the right speed. Okay. 1.5.
But he also said that Diddy robbed him and the other 5 members of the band blind because Diddy walked away from the show and the band with over $44 million in the second season alone, while he only hit them off with less than $500K for all 3 seasons to split among all 6 of them.
That's crazy. I don't care what kind of splits. That's crazy. 44 mil for to 500,000 for 6 people or 5 people over 3 seasons. That is crazy. And like rude is not the word. Disrespectful. And because you got the power to do it, nobody gonna go against that man, and he can just continue to get away with stuff. This is crazy, bro. And one thing that is also crazy, has nothing to do with this sidebar. Um, I'm on the second day of my fast. I'm trying to go 7 days, and I'm telling you, I took an edible a couple hours ago, and I'm low key regretting it. And the reason why I say it is because I got the munchies, man. I want some snacks. I want a burrito. I want something, man. I want a salad or something. But I can't do nothing but drink this water, man. That was part. I mean, besides me having a busy day and then editing late, I was done editing at 11:45. 11:45, almost 12, with 3 different videos. So I really was not going to go live today, but I'm trying to stay on top of it, continue to do it. And part of the reason why I wasn't going to go live is because I'm like, I'm trying to, you know what? I'm trying to sleep this off so I don't have to bite the bullet. I bought my girl some chocolate from C's Candy today. I don't know why I did that. I mean, I was being nice to her, but like, I like that chocolate too. And it's just sitting there, sitting there chilling. We went to Jollibee today. I took her to Jollibee. She liked that. There's some leftovers there. Man, but I'm just drinking water and juice all day long. Low key kind of going through it. I did so much better last time. As I stay busy in the daytime, it helps me stay on it. You know what I'm saying? But when you at home and just chilling, those thoughts and cravings come up, bro. And I don't have a crazy sweet tooth like that, but once you get the munchies, you kind of do. You know what I'm saying? But man, dude, this water shit, it is what it is. We doing it. I'm trying to go to, like I said, 7 days. I started on Monday, so Monday to Monday, and see how I go, man. See how long I can last with it. I had, some fruit juice. I had like some natural fruit juice, like actually fruits blended up. So that's, I'm still within my limits. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, second day, I do feel good. I don't feel like I'm dragging out with energy. I woke up this morning with a lot of energy, you know. Um, and it kind of progresses. I'm waiting to start to, get out some more of these toxins, in my system and stuff and whatnot. Like I said, after Thanksgiving, I started it I started it on Monday. So I went a little ham Thursday, weekend and stuff like that. But now we on it, man, full throttle, man. And it's just like, man, I want some of that chocolate right now. But all that is a craving. That's not a necessity. That's your body telling yourself, that's your body just craving something, We're trying to get rid of those things, those cravings, those midnight snacks. Just speaking on this because that's what I'm speaking on. That's what I'm doing. And as I'm drinking this water, that's why, because I'm like, damn, I wanted to go grab me some candy real quick, but not candy, but well, yeah, the chocolate candy. But I'm not gonna do it, man. I'm not gonna do it, man. I'm not gonna do it. I was proud of myself at Jollibee. That was smelling good inside there. That food was smelling really good up in there. The chicken and the pie they got is really good. I do like that too. Yeah, hey, I got to keep it out the house, but my girl over here just wanted it all day, and that's what's so annoying. It's very annoying. You know what I'm saying? Saying I want cookies and want this and want that, and I'm so upset. You try to say something, then you're like dissing. I'm not trying to diss. I'm just saying keep that shit away from me, and maybe you chill out too. I can't just be doing it myself. You should chill out too. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. We going for 7 days. I'm doing it with a lot of temptation in my face. I haven't been smoking since November 1st, before Snoop Dogg announced it, for just to be clear, because a lot of people in my video that I dropped on Bosco Life Therapy saying everybody want to be like Snoop Dogg and everybody's followers. I did my thing before the guy even announced that little trick he did. So, she's still smoking. I come home from going out to Marshalls and Ross. The room smelled like big weed. I'm like, damn. I'm cool, but it's like you walk into it, it's like, damn, And then it's like I'm over here trying to think about doing 4 or 5 things, trying to schedule out a couple videos, trying to get these videos done, trying to watch some YouTube because she was watching YouTube. So I took the edible, just to, relax and calm down a little bit and then focus in on what I was trying to do, which I did. I got all 3 videos banged out, in the way that I wanted to. But yeah, I think it's making me even stronger to be around the temptation and not do it. Help me stay disciplined. She been smoking a lot around me and just in general since the first. I haven't tried to do it one time. Like I said, I do edibles, but that's not the actual act of smoking, which is the whole major point of it. It's not so much the weed. I mean, yes, it is that, but it's the element of smoking and the cigarettes. And I mean, not cigarettes. I don't do cigarettes, but the smoking, in your lungs and everything. And you can't do one thing and not the other. So I'm like, I'm doing them both. So right now, I didn't do edibles for 2 days. Today was the first time. And part of why I didn't before is because of that element of the munchies. That shit kind of kicks in. Maybe it kicks in a little more than just smoking. Like sometimes you smoke, you might have a little munchy craving. A lot of times you will, but I think it's even stronger when it's a body high. I don't know. I could be wrong. But we found just last week, we found out that Whole Foods has these really bomb walnut chocolate chip cookies. They are good as hell. They are really good. And I went and picked up some for her and didn't take one. I was like, man. And she be like in a warm them up in the oven or microwave and all this extra shit, man. I just couldn't do it. But yeah, man, the temptation is real. If you're able to do it, try it. Not telling nobody to do nothing. I'm just speaking on myself, and I kind of went off on a tangent because that's why I'm swallowing this water. Pause. Well, that's not pause, but that's why I'm drinking this water, because this is munchie time for me, for sure. Back to Crazy Diddy, bro. Back to Crazy Diddy, man. Damn. But I'm doing so well. I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well.
Freddie P also said that working with P. Diddy was such a traumatic experience that it messed up his mental health so much that sometimes he wakes up in the night gasping for air and doesn't even want to be here anymore. Freddie went on to say that P. Diddy is a talentless parasite who will try to ruin you if he can't use you. And he also said that P. Diddy is so shady that he gives his family members his artist publishing rights. For example, Freddie said that Diddy's mom used to own the band's publishing rights, and that Diddy's son, Justin Combs, used to own Mace's publishing rights, which means that while they were basically making zilch off of their hard work and artistry, Diddy's mom and son were collecting royalty checks for years.
Now that's the part that's the part right there for me that I was talking about when I said, like, some stuff that he was doing that. I that's the little bit that I saw in the video, and I stopped. I said, no, let me watch this with the people and just react to it and talk about it. But that is crazy, bro. That is like disrespectful AF. Like the son owned Mace's publishing, so he ate off of Mace. Mace didn't even get to eat off his own stuff. That is crazy, bro. He gave the publishing for the band to the mom. I mean, you gotta do things for your mom. But Diddy, come on, you made $44 million off of that. That's crazy. If this is real, I'll say alleged, whatever needs to be said. Yes, Steph's working on that willpower for sure. BK ass, I appreciate that, bro. Trying to stay disciplined, trying to fight it off. You know what I'm saying? That's what we just trying to do, bro. And I think the first day I start eating, I got to eat slowly. I got to eat the salad or something like that, because you don't want to just shock your system with a bunch of junk food and food. I'm pretty much trying to stay away from that in general. My TikTok or my Instagram reels are kind of like programmed to my algorithm. So I'm only seeing stuff about the bad stuff in foods and things in the store. That's all I'm really seeing on my timeline. It just reassure me of not what to eat. But it's hard to, not everybody can do it. I understand these things is hard. And sometimes even, money funny, you eat smaller budget stuff, but that's why I've been trying to balance out, and I'm going to have this talk with my girl, because, when we going grocery shopping and shit, like, I get the stuff that I want, but I only get my stuff that lasts me probably like a week. And then after that, it's like other stuff in there that we can cook that. And before, to me, was cool, like, a bunch of salmon, baked potatoes, and shrimp. But I'm kind of falling back from that stuff. Definitely fell back from the chicken. Like the chicken, for me, I'm kind of good on it. I'll be wondering, like, are we eating the fake chicken now, or is that still down the road? Has that not hit California? Is it only in other states? I think it's everywhere. And I'm not trying to get like tell y'all what to eat or not, but just seeing what's going on with this stuff, bro, like it's whack out here. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. And I'm glad I kind of, start paying attention to that stuff more because I'm trying to be as healthy as possible and just, not have to consume all this crazy stuff because they put in so many things and so many things. And one thing that I'm really hating to hear, I know some people might even have this opinion, but I hate when I talk about this, somebody asks me about something, why I'm doing this, why I'm not eating that, or whatever the case is, and I start breaking down different things that I seen of why I'm not doing it. I hate when people's response is, "Well, we're all gonna die one day anyway." Yeah, stupid nigga, that's true, but like keep that to yourself. Do what you do. I choose to, while I'm here, be as healthy as possible, so I'm not ailing from stuff that I can enjoy. You know. I really hate that response. That's like one of the most immature, stupid ass responses. We're all gonna die one day. Keep that dumb shit to yourself. To be honest with you, keep that to yourself. I don't need to hear that. It's a fact. We all have an expiration date. One thing, man, we all do. That's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Just like we're all gonna die alone. So people talking about you need to be in a relationship, you need to have a wife, you need to have a husband. I mean, when you leave, you don't leave with them. But that's a topic for another day. But yeah, I really hate that response. We're all gonna die one day. I hate that, bro. Good food and exercise is the way. Yeah, man. Tomorrow, I see myself hitting the gym. I haven't been in a little while for a multitude of reasons, but we got to get back on that regimen um, of the early morning stuff. Like waking up. I wake up early normally, always, but since this whole little vacation time, my schedule's been thrown off as everybody's schedule around me has been thrown off. So when that happens, I tend to not keep up my schedule. And I do like doing these late live streams. I do want to get them a little earlier in the evening too. You know what I'm saying? If I do these late live streams, then it's harder for me to wake up at 5 and 6 in the morning. I don't want to rock off of just 5 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep. Five is fine, but I don't want to do 4 hours. I'd rather have 5 to 7 hours of sleep. You know what I'm saying? And I've been having some crazy dreams lately too. Some that I can kind of remember, some that I can't. Um, you get into your dreaming state and your healing state. I'm not trying to be the Mr. Breakdown everything. It's just information that I'm gathering and finding out and seeing. But you don't really get to your healing part of your sleep until like 5, 6 hours in. So you could be getting these little naps and these little 3, 4 hours rest, but you're not healing things that are wrong with your body. Your body self heals itself if you put the right things in it. I know a lot of people, elders and people my age, on medications for different things. And what I'm saying, after dealing with my mom's situation and seeing how she had to be on 14 pills a day, I think that's so crazy. 14 pills a day, that seems like it does more harm than it does help, because it look into that stuff yourself. But just seeing my mom go through that and us being able to get her off of that stuff, and then you know um they make your body dependent on it. So then when you stop, you have to do whatever you're doing that stop to keep you good, continue to do it, because if you switch off a little bit, your body gets hit harder the second afterwards because of the stuff that the medicine put in you. Man, it's ridiculous out here, bro. So I had an example of seeing this stuff go bad for people, not just my mom but others. And it's just like, why? you know I'm not immune to nothing. We all are prone to stuff. I was just sick. Like, that's also why a lot of my stuff slacked, or what was it? I didn't go live last week on Whatnot on Friday. It wasn't just because of Thanksgiving. I was actually sick. I haven't been live on Whatnot since then because I've been sick. I don't want to be on there snotting and having to blow my nose and whatever else while I'm trying to do a live stream for Whatnot or whatever the case is. And yeah, so I got sick. Now my girl's sick, so she's home from work. So like my schedule's just been kind of thrown off just in general ever since Thanksgiving. It's been like a whole, every day feels like a weekend, even though it's not, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say tomorrow I'm trying to kick myself back into that habit again. Um, just because it makes more sense, bro. It gotta be We back, man. Hey, first I want to say shout out to all you guys for still sticking around. I understand if you guys left, no big deal. These things happen. It's been a minute since this has happened with my laptop. I'm working on this process to make this not an issue, but I've been dragging my feet actually because was sick. Now time's just different, but this won't be an issue no more for no more pretty soon. We nipping that in the bud, but I hadn't had this in a minute since I took it in for a while, so I was assuming that we were kind of in the clear. So I do apologize for that. But one thing I was gonna say too is shout out to the 5150 show with Corey Holcomb, because I noticed when he live streams, sometimes they take breaks in the middle of their live stream for like a cool 10, 15, maybe 20, well, I don't know for 20 minutes, but a cool 15 minutes. They just say, all right, we'll be right back. And they'll be gone doing some other stuff. And then they come back and go right and continue their show. Taking breaks in the live stream is cool. It's just kind of different. You know what I mean? I didn't mean to do that. That's just my laptop trip. So once again, forgive me on that. Kind of forgot what I was saying, but you guys get the gist of. We'll get back to it. But one reason why I also mentioned what I'm doing as far as the dieting or smoking is just because I want to put this out there to keep myself accountable for it. If I just keep it to myself in a sense and just keep it as that, then it might give me a better, more of a chance to not stick with it in a sense. And I got a lot of stick to itness and I want to stay there. So me putting it out there and making it, and saying it keeps me honest and keeps me on top of it myself. Not only am I trying not to break my cycles of my fast discipline, but I also want to let you guys know that I'm being real about the things that I'm saying, not just saying it's for clicks or anything like that. Like I'm really doing these things, and I got people that can attest to it, and me actually exercising the willpower, because that's something that I've definitely been wanting to and needing to make sure I have is willpower. Temptation is out there in many different forms, so the better equipped you are for that stuff, to where these things are not tempting to you no more, or the willpower is about being strong and taking it from one category and applying it to other categories. Those are things that I need help with. Willpower, discipline, and continuing to keep a structure and a schedule. It's always been hard for me to keep a schedule, no matter what type of thing it is, when it comes to my own stuff, like, and that's key. So I feel like me being able to do this, if I'm able to accomplish this for 7 days, I did it for 3 days recently, but to do it for 7 days straight with all the ideas and temptations of what I want, you know what I'm saying? Then I know I can do that on other things and other categories. So it's really for me. But let me get back to this video right here. Kind of threw me off with this whole thing happening, but it is what it is. Let me see.
I don't give a fuck. Do you really want to be in a situation where you make a man that mad, dog? Well, you take it from a man's family where I got to sell dope for 20 years to survive in these streets and still don't have to felony money. I have my freedom almost taken away from me several times, dog. You hear me? Trying to survive, my nigga. Can't go get no job. You just want to be regular sometimes. You can't even go get a job. You walk in the job. It's Freddie P. What's up? What? You gotta back up out of what the fuck. You can't.
Yeah, that part is something that's crucial too, man. Once you do get a little name for something, and you should be kind of set off based on whatever that gig was, like, or he was a musician. Now he go try to get a regular job, and people recognize him, and people want to make jokes or clown, or just he want to just be normal, and he probably was doing something that was going to keep him cool. But when you got somebody like that doing what they did, that's crazy, bro.
Be a regular human don't watch some shit like that. He don't know nothing about that because he don't come from this shit. He don't come from this shit for real. Niggas like that don't come from this shit. Niggas like that don't think all about hurt. Getting gang, pow. Niggas gonna die horribly, man. You niggas gonna die horribly. Test the chance of something, man. God can get you niggas, man. Cause you fuck with God hard, man. You got a nigga like me don't even care about no money. I would have did way more for my city than any one of these niggas did. Cause I'm from living this shit. I'm from old town. Them niggas just shoot videos though. Them niggas ain't never did shit for Gibson Park, William Park. Niggas ain't never built no homes for the homeless. Niggas ain't did nothing I would have did.
I'm not gonna lie, the echoing makes it a little hard to hear what he's saying, but we get the gist. He's just upset about how it went, you know what I'm saying?
Man, be mindful, dog. Appreciate what you got, man. But I ain't listen. You're not God, bro. When God put you on the mission to change people's lives, you do what He actually do, and you be rewarded. Nigga at 900 million, nigga, you still at 9. Kanye don't pass you. Jay don't pass you. Because they don't practice bad business like that. They ain't stepping on each other to get where they gotta go. Nigga, you look at Jay-Z, nigga, Dame made millions, Bean made millions. All the niggas around them made real money. Nigga, they ain't made 100, 200,000 with you, nigga. But you done made over 60, 70 million off, 70 million off us, nigga. We ain't make 200,000 a piece off you, nigga.
That's crazy, man. And yeah, Jay can at least say 3 people he made millions. It's not about what you do, it's about what you do with the people around you. You know, there's been a lot of people going out saying that it's not about that, it's just about what you do, forget looking back and helping out. I think that's a false way to look at it. If you have people in your life that will meant something to you coming up, it definitely should be, unless they're doing stupid things to mess it up and not make it adequate. I think that's not a way to look at it. If you got brothers or sisters that you grew up with and y'all went through the slums together or came up together or whatever, and you get on, I think at some point, you know, looking out is something maybe you should do, especially if you tell them you're going to look out for them. No matter what you need, I got you, you know, type of things like that. You know, maybe you should be careful on things that you say in the heat of the moment or when things are feeling good, because sometimes people's life don't turn out the same way as yours did. People have things that come up in their life that really mess it up and they don't be in their control. A lot of times that happens. Sometimes it's things that they do on their own, but sometimes it's not, you know, and it's just unfortunate that there's a lot of people now spreading that narrative about not looking back for anybody, just looking forward. And I understand the ideology in some part of that, but some of it I don't. Some of it I don't. I think that's really an idiotic way to think. But once you're up there and you do have your bread and stuff, can't nobody tell you nothing, right? You know, money kind of rules everything in the world that we're in right now with people and how they act and the morals and the way they were taught. And I think that's really unfortunate, but there's nothing that can be done about it. You know, nothing that can be done. Nobody's going to go out there and hurt Diddy for this. They can't even get to touch him. Other people out there, nobody's going to hurt you. Nobody's going to come after you like that. But you got to have a conscience to know that make sure your people is straight. At least the people that you was in the trenches with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's kind of messed up, but that's the way it is right now, you know. Unfortunate as hell. You can't help everybody. Everybody can't go, but sometimes you'll be up there by yourself, lonely and miserable, with the new people you got moving forward. You know, that's what you wanted. But the new people you're moving forward with, unless they're your kids, they don't know you like from then. They just know you from then on. And if you only want people to know you from while you're here and money and you got money now and on, then you can just say whatever you want about your past. And it's just like, is it authentic or not? When somebody's up there and they have nobody from their past, it's not always, oh, these niggas can't do it. I leave them behind. It's not always that. Sometimes it's the person, you have to look at yourself in the mirror. But you might have a big ass mirror in your big ass mansion. So at the end of the day, you might not see it if you don't have no conscience, no self-conscious, no, what's the word I'm looking for, man? I just think that's just how you go about it, man. I don't know. Everybody has different opinions on that. But I definitely think that if you got people that you trusted or that was in your circle, never crossed you, they shouldn't be in dire straits, especially if it's like that. If it's like that. If it's not like that, then okay, you know. People do have to hand out too much. People do lean on things and take advantage of things, and I understand that. But that's when conversations have to be had. And it has to be an understanding of, okay, you're doing too much. I did this for you. I did this for you. This didn't work. This didn't work. What happened or whatever? There should be a dialogue and a conversation, not just to cut off and continue to move on and like, oh, fuck it, they're gone. Oh, they're gone. Oh, fuck it. That's how could you be like that, bro? Especially if you come from like really, really humble beginnings, didn't have anything, you know, all them type of things, bro. You should just have a different thought process about it, in my opinion. But I only have my opinion, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, man. I just want to tell y'all the music industry ain't what it seems. I got people in the music industry right now that won't fuck with me, and I was cool, and they won't fuck with me because of that nigga. Because fucking with me, you won't fuck with that nigga.
That's
he take
cold.
it personal.
See, that's crazy, bro.
I blame that nigga. When you go through what that nigga put a nigga through for the last 20 years, you get tired, bro. You get tired. You grow hate. It's like a cancer. It's like, nigga, what type of nigga is you? I want to leave this here in case I ever fucking perish, my nigga. You could look back at this, dog. You die before me, dog. How you think I'm gonna feel? You think I'm gonna laugh? Or you think I'm gonna cry? When you die, people supposed to cry about you, dog. This world gonna talk bad about you, brother. This world gonna exploit every bad thing. How you got every bad dollar? Your legacy is fucked, man. And you don't even go back and try to make it right, my nigga. Cause that shit not in you.
Everybody got their publishing back after he done ran everything, every cent out of it. When they're not getting no streams or they're not making no money like that, then he gave the rights back or the publishing back to people. You know what I'm saying? I think Black Rob got his publishing back like after he died. His family has it. But what about when Black Rob was alive? You know what I'm saying? How does Diddy's son own Mace's publishing? That's crazy. But that's like crazy on so many levels, because like Diddy's being even greedy with like, you're not gonna get my money, you get money from him. Okay, there you go, live off of that. So that way I ain't gotta give you money out of my pocket as your father. Just use this dude's career and get your little money from that. That's crazy, bro. On a lot of levels, man. Freddie P definitely did his thing for the band. Let's see, we got somebody else talking.
Y'all niggas be worried about what's on you, not what's in you. That's the difference between everybody in y'all generation and my generation. That's the fuck generation, period. You niggas that's built for money only worry about what's on you.
Why does it seem like his name out of all is villainized as being one of them dudes that just take terrible business? Why does it seem like Diddy's name is the one?
It's facts. The facts. You gotta look at it. Even Kanye made motherfucking Big Sean a millionaire.
Yeah.
Even Kanye made John Legend a millionaire. Jay-Z lowest accomplishment is worth $65 million, and that's J. Cole. He's a god.
Talk about it. Yeah.
You got Rihanna, who's a billionaire. Kanye, who's a billionaire. Like, why you don't have one millionaire under your belt? Not one.
That's crazy. For as long as he's been in the game, one person, but he done chipped everybody off, bro. Like chipped them off, like cut them off. They're either not here or turn their life to a complete different direction, and ain't none of them like well off like they should be. Mace is doing well because he been ghostwriting for people for a long time, and now he's doing the podcast with Cam, and they just signed a very big deal, so he's back up, which is good to see for Mace. Mace was able to still stay afloat. He's saying he had to sell, drugs to stay afloat for 20 years since everything happened. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy, bro.
You get what I'm saying? It's the facts, bro. You don't deal with 40, 50 artists, man, and you the only one that made money. You the only one. You the only one that's still surviving. Jay-Z got a list of people up on there. Even fucking Beanie Siegel made money. Dane made money. Big, the whole cap made money. Petey Crack, all them boys made money.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy the only one, bro, because he don't have no talent. His talent is robbing people. His talent is picking out the best store. I can tell you now, he from Mount Vernon. So he can hear some shit that say, damn, you went through that. Boy, put that shit on track. Sell it to the people because of his face. And he's the gatekeeper. You get what I'm saying? So he ate off that. He ate off having resources. He ate off being the one that can walk you through the doors. You don't have no talent, though. Why are you richer than the talent? Because you robbed the talent. Why your son got Mace motherfucking publishing? That shit don't make no.
I seen Diddy's son down the street at the gas station like not too long ago in a nice blue Bentley. And of course you just think, okay, that's from his daddy, Diddy, you know what I'm saying? But no, that was from Mace, bro. I mean, not laughing, but that was from Mace. That wasn't from Diddy, that was from Mace. Mace got him that Bentley. I wonder how much money did Diddy's son make off of Mace? Can you imagine? That means this was done from the rip, though. Like when Mace first got popping, and that whole time, that whole contract was going to his son. His son was a kid for a long time where that money was just stacking up. He probably, I don't know, but he probably came out at least with 10 M's in his bank account from Mace over that whole time span. That's crazy.
No fucking sense. Why your mama got our publishing? This shit don't make no sense. Why my son ain't got it? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just evident. Like, he's the only one that practices bad business, and that's why that nigga can't touch a bill. Because he can't touch a billion because it's gonna be hard to get the next 100 million. The world don't need you no more. You know what I'm saying? What I mean is, people used to need him to be seen with him. Now he's the parasite. He's a hip hop parasite.
The cheesecake thing. Looking back, what you think about that? Like really when you look back at it.
That cheesecake thing was disrespectful, man. I was just talking to somebody about that cheesecake thing the other day. Like, that's a monster. I don't even know the distance because I'm not from New York. I haven't really having nobody put that into perspective for me. How far were they to walk to Brooklyn and back with a cheesecake? And if it wasn't perfect, they had to do it again or it didn't count. That was the ultimate humiliation worldwide. Everybody remembers Freddie P and them for going to get the cheesecake. That's crazy, bro. That's no holds barred, not caring. You know what I'm saying?
I'm starving too. You know something? I want me a piece of cheesecake. You know where to get the cheesecake spot is at now? Yeah. And y'all can walk from here, get the cheesecake, see the city, enjoy the sights, would you? You all right?
That's cold. And see the city, enjoy the lights, enjoy what's going on. That's cold how he did it though. And when we saw it live, it was like, damn, really? It was just like intriguing or interesting, the fact that, like, is this real? Because you know it's TV, so you think it's partially edited, not real. But they really had to walk to Brooklyn to get that cheesecake. That is crazy. And the way he presented it and said it was like almost like an option. Like, oh, I'm hungry. Y'all should go get the cheesecake. Y'all should go do it. Yeah, go see the city, go see the sights. Because none of them was from New York. That is cold shit, bro.
Right. Yeah, all right? Right, I'm good.
This dude must be crazy. Sooner or later, we gonna clash.
Yeah, right, my cheesecake, if my cheesecake is in the least bit salt or brittle or not on point, it will go back. You know what Junior is at?
Yo, fam, Puffy just told us to go to the store in Brooklyn and bring him back a cheesecake and walk. Niggas want this, man, but we were just on the tip like you was trying to put us out there like a bitch or something. Like, niggas walk all the way to Brooklyn, like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't really care how you took it. Whatever went through your mind, it was a mission that had to be done.
Yeah, that part was crazy too when they did step up. And Ness, shout out to Ness from Philly. So they all had an understanding of how far it was, because Dylon, I think, was from New York. But that's crazy. And then for Diddy to be like, I don't care, I didn't care. Like, bro, what were you on, bro? I don't really care how y'all feel. That was a mission. Y'all had to do it. Y'all did it, whatever.
All this psychological, that's ego. So the ego's in your way. So the ego made the decision. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing some cheesecake. You got that much ego? Go do your thing, man. Don't sit here and be talking about it, man. Be fly about it. Get your swag on, walk that way. That way, do it. If you want to think about it, or if you ain't gonna walk that way, walk to Brooklyn and be happy about it.
I mean, me, I would never do it to him. I would have never did it to them kids. I mean, with us. You get what I'm saying? That's just my character, though. But, I mean, you gotta look at who you dealing with. Like, I ain't trying to be whatever. That man ain't from the street. You feel what I'm saying? Man, it's cold. Sucker. You feel me? Like, some of the shit he do, man, just by definition, you know what I'm saying? He's a sucker.
Keep in mind that all this interview with Freddie was some years ago. Like, it wasn't recently. Like, this didn't happen after the whole thing's come out with Cassie and everything. This is years ago, but people just kind of wrote him off because, like he even said, Diddy said if anybody messed with him, Diddy took it personal and was like, you met, like, they didn't want that heat from Diddy, bro. Freddie been on this saying this stuff for a while, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Donkey Diamonds.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you making people walk for cheesecake, watch cars, walk around Brooklyn at 6 in the morning screaming Biggie verses loud. It's a lot of shit I don't even remember.
Oh, it was stuff that we never saw y'all was doing.
Yeah, man. Like, people don't understand. People always come back and talk to me. I'm like, bro, don't ever talk to me about no edited show. Oh, I watched you. You want to go home? Bro, if you ever seen something on the show or something you didn't see, you get what I'm saying?
So now knowing, you know that was a humiliation ritual, right?
Huh?
You know that was a humiliation ritual, right?
Yeah, no, I'm older. Man, him had done some shit where he had threatened me. Like, and this is like the first time, man, this nigga was cool as fuck before this. Like, not the best friends, but he respected my mom. So we hadn't got into something in his lobby where a bunch of cameras was around. And he was like, I'll buy every house in your neighborhood. He was like, nigga, he was trying to say I ain't bad. He was like, I'll buy every house in your neighborhood, and every time you come out, somebody will get popped. So I'm thinking like,
talking about
pop? Now listen, when another nigga tell you this, man, get your goofy ass on, man. Yeah. You ready? Get your animated ass. But when a nigga like Puffy tell you that, you go to picturing the shit. When we went home, I never came back.
Kid Cudi. He said allegedly said he was gonna blow somebody's car up, and he blew the car up while the dude was home. He said he was gonna do it and did it. Allegedly, that's what they're saying. Kid Cudi, man, why you had to do that to Cudi, bro?
So was it a vibe? It was an aura? Was it something that you seen, or when he said what he said that you was like, I want to be around?
Like, I'm type of nigga, man, when you threaten me, it's up. Like, I was outside the studio the whole night, and let me tell you how funny God worked. I could talk about it, nothing never transpired, and one of the dudes that I was with, I had a heart attack then, so I ain't getting nobody in trouble. But we sitting across the street in G-Wagon. I got the Mac on my lap. He got a 38 on. We done. We sitting right across. It's a parking lot like across the street, and then it's an alley that'll shoot us right to the street, a one-way street that's gonna go straight to the West Side Highway. So I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? So we had done did our little homework. We had done figured, watch the block, make sure when the police part out there. So we sat outside for 2 or 3 hours waiting on this nigga to come out, and he never showed up.
You was gonna give it to him?
Yeah, hell, fuck you. I don't play like that. Like, hell, your mama sold out. Like he was gonna get everything he asked for. And
I mean, when you play with people too much, man, it's definitely gonna damn, he was gonna take it there. Now, luckily that day, he just wasn't there that day. That's crazy. The fact that he went to that lengths, he was that mad, which I understand why, but you did something like that to make it to where that was gonna happen, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Cause I know it be him, Uncle Paulie, like another security guard. You feel me? I know Uncle Paulie on real niggas, you feel me? But man, I've been with real niggas my whole life. So
a lot of people probably want to know, besides what he said to you, that the world don't know that you and him had this incident where he kind of threatened you. What is your issue with him exactly?
Oh man, just probably like a year or two ago, I ain't really had no issue. I was really overlook all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I still was making it in the street. Like I still count boxes of money. So we was gonna do a reunion, I guess, like 2-3 years ago, and Sarah showed me the contract, a copy of his contract of what he had with MTV, and he had made $44 million off us. And I never knew it was that serious. So now on top of you never even splitting 500,000 between us, fuck a mill, you ain't even take 500,000 bust it down between us. On top of you doing that, on top of me hearing rumors of how your whole staff was fucking us and setting up shows and telling us we wasn't getting paid this and setting up shows for 70, 80,000 and busting $20,000 in one group and shit like that. They did a lot of fuck shit. That's why I say everybody in Bad Boy sucks. All Steve J, all them niggas, everybody see them niggas, that nigga creep. D-Dog, Angela, they creeps, man. I was telling them in their face, they don't know how to play with me, man. You get what I'm saying? Like all them niggas sucks. They all of them used us, all of them made money off us, all of them made more money than us. You get what I'm saying? Off of our show, and they wasn't doing shit. When I say these niggas is
See, this world, from what I always notice, is people making the money off the backs of other people. A lot of the real successful people, especially in that industry, like the movie and not so much sports, but movies. Well, yeah, sports in the bigger level, but like a lot of the people who get to it, it's off the backs of somebody else's labor, somebody else's idea, somebody else's whatever, swag, energy. I could never see myself doing that to somebody. Like getting people who don't know what's up and taking advantage of them. But like they make it seem like that's the low-key the only way to get up is by taking advantage of people who don't know enough. You see all these YouTubers right now, a lot of YouTubers getting exposed for doing the same thing. The most recent is King Sid, but there's other ones out there who got their Pretty Boy Fredo was another one. Got up, got their subscribers up, got their money up with the off the backs of other people being in their videos, other characters, and them people not knowing how YouTube works, and going off the merit of the guy is who he's made his name to be, so they trust him and they trust and help out blindly without fully understanding the business, when the person who helped them out knows the business and knows how to play them. It's crazy how people, and the thing is, these people would be like, well, I went through it too. You have to learn your lesson. You live and learn. But that's just really take advantage of people to get on. That's what it's about. I thought you could honestly get on yourself and do it yourself off your own work. Maybe with people, but not like catapult yourself off of the back of somebody else's, stepping on somebody else's back to then be higher. Like, I think that's just not how you go about it, bro. But the more and more people that's out here on top of stuff is by that. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm saying, man, like Diddy and this stuff has been going on for a while. I'll put a link to this video in the Discord or in the description box on Bosco Life Therapy after the stream is over. But even with the No Jumper guy, he's kind of doing that same thing, building his whole platform off the backs of people that don't look like him, to where now there's issues kind of actually going on, and now he wants to wash his hands with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's crazy, and it says a lot about people when you do that. It says a lot about a person if they have that in them to do that to you. You feel me? And do it with no like remorse. Let me see if I had this other video right quick too. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Hopefully we're not lagging too much. I'm gonna leave that there like that. Let me leave that there like that. Yeah, so that's what happens. Some of the people who are higher up, that's what ends up happening. So with Adam 22, now he's got these whole situations with him talking trash about T-Rail and the Ace Boys and all this stuff, and having people on his side, Adam on his side, like co-signing what Adam's saying and kind of like low-key agreeing or making it seem like they're riding with Adam's side. And at the end of the day, if stuff hit the fan, Adam's just gonna wash his hands with it and be like, I ain't had nothing to do with it, and just go on about his merry way. If somebody gets shot or hurt, Adam just gonna wash his hands with it. He built his whole platform off the backs of other people that especially, and they definitely don't look like him. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. Shout out to AD, the Ace Boys, Pun, Trey, all of them. They got a lot of good things going on with the community, Fig community. That whole thing is entertaining. They got good content. They were all or most of them used to be on No Jumper, if you guys don't know, and they left No Jumper because of just the things that Adam had been doing over time. And now, they got their own thing established. And I guess one of the guys who's still on Adam's side and cool with Adam ran into these guys at a concert, and he looked kind of spooked. So these guys kind of talk about it, but it kind of goes to my point because they even were mentioning about when it hit the fan, somebody could got beat up or something like that. Adam's just gonna act like he ain't had nothing to do with it when he's the one sparking this whole thing happening. In here is mature and old enough to not let this happen to you. But then again, those guys on Adam's side are older too. It's not like they kids or teenagers. They definitely well into their 20s and 30s. So they all know, they know better, but maybe they're blinded by the money that Adam's giving them. If it's something, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the newfound opportunity, because everybody wants to kind of get out of the streets and do something better with themselves or get out of your situation prior, even if you're not in the streets, but you have an opportunity to do something better with your life, get another platform and plateau to something else. Everybody wants that. So to come to something like this that's supposed to be kind of a stepping stone from your past, to have it kind of come right back to your front door, it's crazy. It's very crazy. Yeah, see, this right here, we're going to talk about this very briefly. This is what Pun was actually responding to. This clip here, I believe this is the clip of Adam kind of talking, shit to T-Rel and stuff. But you got these other people in here co-signing stuff. Wow, that's him saying what they're saying about him saying this whole other situation I ain't got nothing to do with. That's crazy. Leaving your man out to dry, out the gate. Nah, hold up. Nah, okay, I wasn't even showing that. Nah, we gotta rewind that because I don't think y'all heard that. Adam over here.
All right. So people probably want me to comment on specific things. I'm gonna take a quote from AD's book and I'm gonna say, I've been getting calls all morning. And I don't really feel like it's my place to turn any of this shit up. This shit is like, it doesn't really seem like it concerns me after this point. That's a whole different situation. I got nothing to say about it. I'm mum. But what I did want to do.
That's crazy. He's talking to his boy being pressed at what we just saw Ace Boy and them talking about. He just saying, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's some other stuff. Like, wow, bro. And then for this guy over here, Brick Baby, to just kind of like laugh. He not really saying nothing. And Sharp don't say nothing. He knows what's up. He knows what's up with the whole situation. So he knows he ain't saying anything. The guy who got pressed is not here though. Why is he not there? Adam to do that, bro, is crazy, bro. You're right about that, bro. Shout out to you, Marcus. I appreciate you coming through. Yeah, man. That I didn't go after them either. It's a dope shoe, but I don't know. A lot of people was going after him. And the OG is definitely dope. That green is fire. This shoe does look nice, but only 40,000 released anyway. Like, who are they playing with? The sneakerheads. They playing with the sneakerheads, bro. That's what they're doing.
Is I wanted to address a few lies that were told about me over the weekend, and I'm not going to even I'm not going to make it a huge, big personal thing. A lot of people were very taken aback by my epic rant that I delivered last week, but we're just going to stay fact-based. Just gonna do that because it seems like some people, when they're confronted with the truth, they choose lies. And personally, if I was a fan of this sort of group of people, I would probably be kind of offended.
Pardon me, please.
That they feel like they could pull the wool over the eyes of the public, right? So and these are all things that were stated, wow, look at that, as if they were facts. And I just want to correct the record. Number one, this building was not purchased with any sort of SBA loan or anything like that. I mean, this is an absurd theory. Towards the beginning of the pandemic, we were given $80,000 that we had to pay back. Now, my management, my business management, they said, look, they're giving out loans to get one. It's not that we were like hard up for money or anything. It was just, we had to use it for payroll. They said 80 grand, you might have to pay it back. They hit us up.
But you have to, I mean, you still used it though, regardless if you didn't need it or not. You needed it, you used it, and payroll, who were you paying? Because apparently you weren't paying nobody anything. The amount you paid T-Rel and them was crazy. T-Rel alone, I don't know about everybody else. I don't think everybody else explained what they was getting, but at least what you paid T-Rel was nothing. So like, what does he mean by payroll? Who was he payrolling? Who?
A couple months later, they're like, listen, like my business manager's like, listen, you guys are making too much money. You're doing too good. They're not gonna let you keep the loan. You gotta pay it back. I said, okay. I mean, it's cool. You get a little line of credit. Not really necessary or anything, but we bought this building like 2 years after that. 2 years after we after we paid it back. So this is an absurd lie. The idea that we needed some sort of like loan from the fucking government in order to get this spot. So that's number one. Number two, the idea that I did not pay.
Talking money to this boy, man.
Yeah, I mean,
they talking money to I'm getting in here now. Now, number two, stop talking money to get a 22-ster.
I mean, it's the same people during the course of the same live stream said that they could go dollar for dollar with no jumper.
See, Brick Baby, man. See, man, that's the thing. Like, I know he got soldiers behind him too, but like, this just encourages. This is the Ace Boy thing was responding to this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like him chiming in, saying stuff is only making the other side not respect it and want to take it there. You know what I'm saying? He acting like he ready to take it there too, but why? It's all over this what dude right here. It's all over Adam.
So I mean, again, to the people who watch this content,
he said get everybody. He said get all the employees in one room.
Okay. So on top of that, the idea that
these guys aren't like. I feel like the only reason why people respect Brick is because he's from where he's from and he was really close to Nipsey. That's the only reason why I can like have some type of respect for him is from where he's from, and he was right hand of Nip. Nip mentioned him in songs, I believe. So it's like, man, you stepping, it's retarded, bro. Like you not saying you putting yourself or them at risk for nothing, for something that this guy Adam is doing, bro. This is crazy.
I didn't pay for my own house is absurd. Me and Lena have been very, very open about this. We went 50-50 on our house. And keep in mind that we bought that house when my only income stream was YouTube money and her only income stream was Snapchat money. We got approved for the loan on our home before Plug Talk, before Lena became one of the biggest OnlyFans stars in the world, before No Jumper monetized on other platforms, before No Jumper monetized in a whole host of other ways and all kinds of different shit that we figured out since then. I say all that to say, we have a pretty nice house. We could literally buy a house that cost 10 times as much. We're just very humble and, being smart about our future. So the idea that I didn't pay for half of my house is insane. And I don't know how anyone could even pass off the idea that they would know about this. It was also stated that Lena paid for our entire wedding. How would these people even know that? It's not like they were in communication with Lena at any.
Yeah. She was. Heather was in talks with was in talks with Lena. She said it on her thing. She's not gonna lie. I don't think she would lie about that. Heather's rant explained that. It's because Lena told her. Lena said it. Maybe Lena was lying and mad at you and lied to Heather, but I don't think Heather would lie about that scenario.
Time surrounding the wedding or anything. This is also an absurd lie, even though, isn't it? The woman's family is supposed to pay for the wedding, right? No, I mean, it's not like me and Lena are not gonna like. I mean, what the fuck are we gonna do? We got married in fucking Italy. Her dad's an electrician. They weren't gonna pay for it, obviously. So, me and Len, we both paid for the wedding. What else do we have here? Oh, okay. This is a big lie.
Sharp is looking dead at him because Sharp know what it is, bro. But Sharp can't say nothing because he wants to keep his money there, so he's just gonna choose to be quiet. When you got the money and the leverage, people will kind of take your BS because they want to keep that going. It's the world we're in. It's what happens. You know what I'm saying?
The idea that anybody was going to sue me for defamation to the fans. I feel bad for you if you believe this at any time during your life. This is absurd. This is insane. I'm not going to give too much info, but if there is a lawyer on earth who made you believe that you had any chance of suing me for that, by all means, bring him on. Bring him on. I'm more than ready because this is insane. The idea that
he's ready for that, the lawsuit with the girl Heather, but he's not with the rah-rah stuff for his boy being pressed by the other side. That has something else. That's something I don't have nothing to do with, blah, blah, blah. But for this, bring it on. How do people respect this dude, man? It's because he gave other races a platform that was built off of other races. It's crazy to think about the scope of this idea. And his last name to me says it all. Grand Mason, bro. Ever since I heard his last name was Grand Mason, it made me feel even more what I already thought about him. He got his main fame off of the death of ex-Tentacion. That's like when I feel like he really kind of started taking off by showing love and having X up there. See, this goes back to that. He's the one that had the interview with X while he was talking about Drake, correct? If I'm not mistaken. And then, there's like this long-lasting beef or whatever with Drake and X, that whole, I'll say, conspiracy theory, but I believe it originated from a No Jumper interview when X was going off on Drake about whatever. I think that was on a No Jumper interview. One of his rants was, Adam is the stir of the pot of a lot, and I don't have nothing to do with it at the very beginning, but for this with the girl, he wants to bring it on. But when it comes to the real stuff that you provoking and starting, you want no parts of that.
Anyone would say is ridiculous. I'm not gonna even go into any more detail than that, but come the fuck on and bring it the fuck on. Also, I already had a house phone about this. I didn't even see the clip. I just saw a screenshot. Adam 22 said that House Phone and him were never friends. I already hit a House Phone. I'm like, you never said this, right? He goes, I know, but why? Me and House Phone were friends before No Jumper. Me and House Phone were friends from just hanging out at rap shows and clubs and shit together. Like just regular young men doing drugs type shit. So please, by all means, find me.
Got to put him out there for doing drugs. I mean, whether it's true or not, why you got to put that on him? Regardless if it's true or not, like, I don't know, bro.
A clip where I said that me and House Phone were not friends before No Jumper. What I might have said, and it might have been taken out of context, is that me and House Phone's friendship kind of ceased to be an off-camera thing before shit went bad.
And y'all know what he did to House Phone, which was his boy before No Jumper? He put him on blast for doing something with a tranny and made the video for content and was like, we're going to try to bleep it out. But people knew who he was talking about. And the co-host was like, sorry, House Phone, we need views. Like, he's a snake, bro. I was driving down Ventura the other day, maybe like a month ago now. And I'm stopped at a light on Ventura and like almost to where you get to Ventura and Laurel Canyon. And coming out this little store or around this corner is Adam and Lena walking down the street with their daughter. I'm like, wow. I mean, I'm not on that. But just to say, who's to say the next person wasn't on that and just seeing him walking down the street and ran up on him? I'm like, I'm like, that dude right there, man, he starts a lot of shit and he just able to walk out here in the valley like nothing's wrong. Like, this was before all this stuff happened. Like, this stuff. The House Phone stuff had happened, but this new stuff with the Ace Boys and AD and all that stuff, it wasn't there yet. But actually, they had left Adam at the time. Yeah. T-Rell and all of them had left Adam at the time when I saw him in the streets. I'm just like, what if I was somebody else who took this stuff more seriously to where it's getting to right now? This is crazy.
For like a year or two there, we were largely only speaking on the podcast, not because of any particular, rivalry or animosity or anything like that. It just kind of, our lives ended up in very different places. He was still living the fast life, going out, having a good time. I'm basically a boring ass dad for the last couple of years before shit kind of fell apart. So he was taking care of his mom. Good point, Josh. He had a ton of other stuff going on. And whereas in 2015, me and him were basically living like almost exactly the same lifestyle. Fast forward to 2022, not so much the case. I'm doing the dad thing, I'm doing the business thing, he's doing his thing, whatever. So either way, I mean, it's just like another sign of like, oh, this was a lie campaign. This is like a misinformation campaign. Okay. So the house phone thing is totally fake. All right. Lena, the idea that Lena cried to anybody about me being a bad dad. Literally, when I brought this up to her face, she laughed in my face and said, "Are you fucking serious?" Because number one, if she did have a big issue like that about me, do you really think that she would have cried about it to someone who's basically like a complete fucking stranger? And I remember this fucking day too, because we did have like a little 10-minute disagreement because the 22 sir doing really.
And that's when she said it. Boom. Right between that 22-minute or the little minute y'all had, that's when she probably said it. There was the avenue for that to happen, bro. At the end of the day, bro.
That's sitting on his ass around the house. Yeah. I remember this because a Vlad interview that just came out with me.
And that's what she said. She said he just sits around at the house, watches himself on TV, and doesn't do anything. I pay for everything, whatever. You guys can check what Heather said. He's saying parts of what it validates it, bro, for me. I mean, I don't know. I connect dots sometimes, maybe dots that shouldn't be connected, but that validates it for me, bro. I think it's crazy the fact that this dude could be able to stir up the pot like this so much between black and brown people and just get away with it, wash his hands with it. I mean, that thing he had going on with American Cholo that put Duno in the situation, crazy. Didn't want to take the video down, and Duno asked him when it would have made the situation better and helped Duno out. He didn't want to do it. Crazy, bruh. But if something happens, oh, that's just black people being black people, right? No. Sometimes this stuff is warranted, bruh. I'm not advocating nothing, but you get what you put out. And the way he's handling it, the way Diddy handle it or handling it, it all seems just foul, but because they're up, they have a level of security and maybe some protection because people want a little piece of it. So now he thinks he's tough because he got Brick Baby and I guess 6-0 behind him, in a sense. You know what I mean? That's what he wants to feel, but he also just I had nothing to do with it. You turn it up and then you say, "Oh, I don't. Oh, that's not. That's had nothing to do with me. That's some other shit." It's crazy the fact that he just thinks that's cool. I'm gonna just play this part one more time and then leave it alone. The very beginning of the interview, he's talking about the boy getting pressed at the concert by Ace Boy, punning him. The video we just watched previously. He said
probably want me to comment on specific things.
The guy almost getting beat up.
I'm gonna take a quote from AD's book and I'm gonna say, I've been getting calls all morning. And I don't really feel like it's my place to turn any of this shit up. This shit is like it doesn't really seem like it concerns me after this point. You know, that's a whole different situation. I got nothing to say about it.
It only happened because you said those things. They even spoke on it. Me and Dusto gonna have this. We got security. We and Dusto, all the stuff Adam said, bro. Now he's saying I have nothing to do with me. It's some hole or something. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It's all because of you, bro. All because of that dude, man. And they're gonna let that shit ride, man. And it's gonna end up having people get into problems in the street when it should have just been content, internet stuff, or not even that. These guys left your platform and didn't say nothing about you for a minute, and you kept throwing jabs. Now it's to a point where people get tired of throwing jabs and turn the other cheek and calm it down. Now it's coming to a head. People are confronting people, but now you have nothing to do with it. I don't know what to say about that, bro. But you know, these type of things is just gonna, you know, the audience just wants to continue to tune in and watch it. The audience just wants to see people crash out and all this stuff. The audience wants to see somebody get beat up, somebody else get jumped, somebody else retaliate, because it's their entertainment. These people's real lives is our entertainment. Now, it's our entertainment when it's the internet stuff. That's what they're on there doing content for on both sides. It's internet content, internet entertainment. But if it goes to the physical stuff outside of that, it's no longer that. It should never get to that point. But you got somebody stirring a pot to get it there, and then once the soup is about to boil over, he just turns off the fire and runs away and say, I didn't do nothing to it. I don't know how it started bubbling up. I don't know what happened. And for the people there to be sitting down, the only one who seems like they have it together and knows what's up is Sharp. Brick Baby seems like he's all for this. And I'm like, bro, what are you're tripping. You cool with this? You cool with him using you as a pawn? That's what he's doing. He's using y'all as pawns, bro. Because he stays cubby away and hidden away from areas where these guys would even think about being. He goes to his no jumper store, has cops on standby or around or at the store, so they can't come get you where they know you will be at. But everybody else who live around there, hang around there, might be out in the streets, they have to now be concerned about this situation. And it's no bueno, bro. I'm just surprised that all this stuff is happening. But I guess then again, I shouldn't be too surprised. That's just what people are into these days. And it's unfortunate, bro. We gotta see what happens next. When will the next Kobe Grinch be dropping? I'm pretty sure there'll be another drop or shock drop before Christmas. So if you missed out the first time, maybe put your bid in, take your shot the next time. Hopefully you guys can come up on a pair or two. Hopefully that gets rectified. Hopefully they do 2 or 3 drops this month, so that way at least more people can feel like they grabbed a shoe or had at least a chance. But with only 40K being released the first drop, and if that was it, that would just be a spit in everybody's face. How many times do people want to be spit in their face in just different ways? Curious to know what y'all think about this stuff. I'm curious to see what's going to happen at Watts now. Will there be any more robberies at the Watts Nike outlet after we watched the last video of those guys saying that they're going to, the people from the area are going to step in and try to help out with that and get the guys and stop the guys from doing it. I wonder if that's really going to hold up. How long will it hold up? What will that be like? Because that could get very ugly too. Very ugly. And my thing is those guys have good intentions, right? Now you're not about to come here and rob the stores in our area. We want something to be good for us. But say something happened and something happens. Will Nike help any of those people out trying to help them out? No. So it's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Should they then, have they little homies come and rob the stores too? Because we over here trying to stop other people from doing it, but y'all not gonna compensate us or anything. So what should we do about it? What should we do about it? You know what I'm saying? If y'all not gonna do nothing about it. So all these scenarios can just turn into some ugly shit, man. You know what I mean? Unfortunately. Hopefully it doesn't, but some of it look like it could turn that way. All because of the ondoings of other people. You feel me? Let me see this real quick. Just a little brief segment on this one too.
That's it, man. I'm gonna go off right when I left off, man. They backing your boy up, man. The first thing I see in this is, I ain't gonna lie, man. You ain't even do nothing, so why are you running? You done absolutely nothing but sit there. You feel me? Maybe a couple slick comments in here and there, maybe a little laughs and snares and jokes, whatever the case may be. But overall, like, you ain't even did nothing, so why are you running?
Look how they approach you at this
They
fight.
walking slow. Look how slow they walking.
Bro, look at these niggas' energy.
Where's the energy? Like, hey, come here, let me highlight.
Come here, cuz. Southside Crip.
Hey, so
And that part right there it's because of MacWap. I know that the Ace Boys is from Southside. I've always wondered, not that it mattered to me, but I was always curious what flag or who they rep. I know they was Crips, but like what part? A lot of Crip gangs out here in Cali. But you got some crazy gangs involved. Like I said earlier, based off what MacWap said, that lets me know Punnin' is from Southside Crip, which is a crazy situation out there in Compton. I heard about them before. Then you got Orange in the chat. That's Hoover's. And then you got Brick Baby, which is the 60s. Like those are 3 reputable gangs out here in Cali. And you got this one white dude trying to like play the little strings and stir shit up between them. Those guys don't play. Then he be bringing Crip Mac around who got the Hoover Killer on his head. What are you doing, Adam? What is he really doing? What is he really doing, bro? He not playing with lightweight, nothing. And then that American Cholo thing was not with some serious stuff too, and he just hides away, bro.
No, hold on. If they was walking towards you like that, what's the first thing you gonna do?
Back the fuck up and try to run.
Like that and run?
I'm gonna try to figure out. Hold up. What the? Let me see.
Let me holler at you. So what's going on with all? You like, yeah, for sure.
But your boss should never put you in that situation where you feel like you gotta run because of what he said. Because like even Terrell saying, he really didn't do nothing. Adam did something though by putting the whole battery in sand, all this stuff, bro. That's crazy.
I got in the TI said, you can't get my bag. Here go, put it on that nigga. I'm out of there, nigga. I'm coming back. Nigga, I catch y'all niggas slipping like y'all caught me. Man, check out crazy. But I don't even know.
I probably have to beg it and get on.
Yeah. I can get out of there. I can get out of there for sure. I can get out of there for sure.
Sock a couple niggas again.
But the way I know the homies, they probably just want to holler at you. Hey, look, check this out, homie. You know what I mean? Tell the homie, keep our name out of this spot, whatever. Take like, man, you feel me? Give them a message. They ain't even tripping. If they was tripping, they could have got him. Whoever, security guards blocking him and all this shit, they not even tripping. Why are you running? You can't just like run from the. That's right. And you run, it's gonna take you, right?
Exactly. He ain't run. He's be back in night. So I got to back out like it's cool. I feel one of them niggas got an arm reach at that nigga. They not an arm's reach.
This is not the whole video.
Oh, okay, so I feel
they got all the way up on you.
They would have turned the Lion King when the nigga was hanging.
They got all the way up on you.
They got all the way up on him.
Look, hold on. Let me see if this video show it. Everybody getting out the concert. You know what I mean? Niggas is just chilling. You know? Look how Hov walking. Hov just.
It happened after the concert. I didn't know that.
You feel me? Hold on. They still walking slow. They could have got him. They just like, why are you running? Something going on. What's going on?
Yeah, that shit crazy though. Like, why you running? You talking?
All right, then then the security started holding it back. He might have, said a little something.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe niggas was trying to have a conversation.
Yeah,
I think they was trying to have a conversation. Now that I'm looking at this,
they were just trying to holler. Now it's just like, what happened? Now it's like all backup mode. I don't know, man. Just looking at that situation, I mean, you are supposed to be like, hey, what's going on? But still, I'm gonna holler at you. Fuck it. Yeah. Fucking back me out, man. You feel me? I can't go out and get good.
What's so funny? My pride to have me, I have to have a conversation.
You have to.
Yeah, but I still like, let me think this shit weird in this bitch. What is up here?
Nigga, please, I'm gone. You feel me? But you gotta stop in your tracks with shit like that. You gotta stand your ground, stop in your tracks, then you gotta holler, right?
Back up here. But
what you doing?
I don't think you're wrong though.
Pushing up on them, like
they not pushing up on them, right? They just walking.
But you can tell when a nigga finna push up on a nigga rush you.
Bro, this nigga Pun said, get the camera. Nigga, y'all about to try to go viral on me.
He said, get the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, he said, no camera.
Get
that camera up out of here.
I hope he said that then. If he said that, then he wasn't trying to go viral.
They want to get him,
they was right there. They was right there, bro. They could have got him. You know what I mean? It wasn't even.
It didn't even matter. They had one. It was one little security I seen, but
yeah, man. Golly, look how close that is, man. Come on, man.
Crazy, bro. All this stuff over BS. You know what I mean? Big shout out to Trinidad. I appreciate you stopping by, Josiah. Thanks for stopping by. Hit the like button on the stream. We've been rocking for about 2 hours and 26 minutes right now, almost 3 hours, or almost 2.5. Once we get past 2.5, I can say 3 hours. But I appreciate you guys coming through. Hopefully, you guys were able to hit on them Kobe 6 Grinches today. If you didn't, have no fear. I'm pretty sure another 1 or 2 drops will be here before Christmas to get you right. Let me know what y'all think about any of these scenarios we talked about. The Diddy situation, this thing with Adam 22, the shoes, the Kobe 6s, where you guys, did you guys even go after them or not? Some people didn't care. I didn't really care myself. Very dope shoe, but I wasn't about to put myself through that hoopla. Maybe if I'd entered out of one, I don't know. Got a couple people, I think, in the Discord who hit, like I said before. Crazy scenarios going on, bro. Hopefully cooler heads can prevail with this. I mean, to me personally, when I be watching troll videos, I be wanting the troll to get hit at least once, so they can know that it's really not that sweet. You know what I'm saying? When you got these guys trolling on the internet for their content, sometimes you just want to see somebody smack them one time or push them hard or scare them. The guy Lofi, shout out to Loaf. He does have good content. He came out to LA and got pressed and got punched. Trying to troll the wrong person can get you punched. And I it's good for those lessons to be learned. so people watching can know, like, you got to be careful doing this stuff. You can't just troll with no repercussions and just think it's all good to just troll to the fullest with no repercussions. So sometime I'll be liking to see the trolls get punched. So I mean, it would just be nice to see Adam get his day. I don't mean that, I don't, you know, whatever that sounds like, it is what it is. You can't be over here provoking people, stirring up pots, and getting the fire going on, and then just hiding your hand and running away. What he said at the beginning of that stream was crazy. They want me to speak on this, but I'm getting a lot of calls and I don't know what to say because I ain't got nothing to do with me. That turned some whole other stuff. Bro, that's what you started, bro. You were the catapult of that happening. You were the lighter that sparked the fire, however you want to say that term. It's just unfortunate, bro. But I know people will be back there tomorrow watching his stream, giving him the views, giving him the clicks, probably donating in the super chats because they just want to see entertainment. And Adam 22 gonna give them what they want at the point of talking really big shit on your stream, hyping it up, talking big trash to see what they're gonna say next. But once it got physical and somebody get hurt, the audience is gonna be like, "Oh wow, this is crazy! Just tune in and watch this." But people really got families they got to go home to, and all this stuff. So you just don't want to see it get there, but it definitely can get there, especially in 2023 heading into 2024. People not playing these type of games no more, bro. Food is high in the store. Gas is high in the store. Rent's going up every year. People don't have time to be playing these games with their life for some fake content or whatever the case is. So we got to see how this turns out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once again, shout out to everybody coming through the stream. I definitely appreciate y'all being here. I'll see y'all in the next one very, very, very soon. Deuces. Make sure you guys check out the video dropping tomorrow on both channels, Bobby Thrift and Bosco 2.0. We got videos dropping in the morning and in the afternoon, so stay tuned for that. I'll see y'all later. Deuces.